This is Squirrel Stapler. What is it? Well, it's amazing. It is a retro arcade-style hunting game in which you must kill enough squirrels to eventually cover your dead wife in a new skin. That being said, it's a horror game. Now, I'm a person who hates horror games, but this game is actually amazing. Not only is it very compelling horror, but it's just a fun game. Alright, let's go. Squirrel Stapler starts off in a little cabin. You play as a nondescript hunter that for the sake of this video I'll just call Joel. On a lovely morning, you wake up to find your wife dead. Something that annoyed me at first is that the hallway is in this weird L formation and the cabin has a terrible layout. The more I played the game, the more I came to love this layout. I will explain this later. You pass by your dining room with some very dirty plates, and eventually you enter the foyer. In 5 days, God is coming. Who is God? Like the God? Who is this? This plays into the fear of the unknown, since we don't know who God is, the fear of the inevitable, since the days will still pass regardless, and the fear of cosmic powers. So we get out of the cabin and find... Compared to the cabin, this forest is beautiful. It's very charming. There's some notes lying around too. Upon reading, it reveals some tips. Also, I don't know if it was a bug or not, but the squirrel call doesn't work on the first day. Speaking of, upon use, you will hear your own call and then a mating call from another squirrel. Over here in this pile of dead squirrels is a sign that says poison grass. This way, if you don't want to hunt for long, you can just pick up an extra squirrel. One problem with the gun is that it can only hold one mag. This was clearly implemented to avoid having to do a reload animation. There are bullet pickups scattered around at key locations though, none of which that can deplete. There are also energy drinks that make you run really fast. There's health pickups too. Why? We're hunting squirrels. Oh wait, there's some notes lying around in this forest. Some of them allude to weaponry that squirrels can use, like their claws and their speed. And that... The longer you go through the game, the more clear it's made that squirrels have weird properties in this universe. So anyways, let's kill some squirrels, shall we? This is a really good map with lots of little secrets and strange land formations. One of these being the Ancient Rock. Yes, I really named it. There's the pine forest, the valley, the canyon, the mountain, and the field. You see all these red dots on the map. That tells you where to find geocaches tied to that specific day. Let's say it's the third day, so I go to the area with 3 dots and find the geocache. The pickup text promises a prize. It's giant squirrel mode, where all the squirrels are like 10 feet tall, just like in real life. So at the top of the mountain is my favorite location, this big radio tower. You can even enter it freely. There's a bullet stash and a med station at the base too. In this room is a note that, over the course of 5 days, tells the story of an artist who was destroyed by his own creation. So anyway, we kill some squirrels, and after reaching our quota, we return home. So we go inside our lovely abode. I don't know how to explain this, but this sign is creepy, because it doesn't change. The letters don't change every time you leave. They have been painted on once and can't be changed. I don't know how to describe it, but the fact that this sign isn't counting down anything itself is way more terrifying than if it did. Day 2 starts differently with a new extra large version of a squirrel on our quota. Joel explains that it's time to hunt the big boy. This game is the best, man. We pick up our 3 squirrels and venture out into the forest as usual, but this time killing a big squirrel. There's another kind of squirrel as well, the double squirrel, which offers 2 heads instead of 1. There's this shade shack out in the woods. If you go there, there's this cutscene and you get rewarded with additional points. So we track down the big boy and return home. Day 3, along with different tips, has 2 more variants of squirrels, a vengeful ghost squirrel and a bear squirrel. The latter explodes when you get near it, and the former explodes when you get near it. Joel explains that something was scratching at the windows last night. He's being hunted by the bear squirrel. The quota stays the same as Day 2, however, as even if you manage to kill the bear, it will just explode regardless. Fun enemy, also a terrifying one. There's this duck blind out in the forest. A squirrel blind! It opens up to this lovely little clearing in which you can hunt squirrels. There's this really weird obelisk in the center which, upon passing through, will damage you. Something I don't like about the pickups is that, for example here, at this hunting ground, the bullets aren't in or outside the shack. They are all the way in the forest. Why though? Can't I just huddle up in a cozy little corner and kill squirrels? Whatever. So we make our kills and go back home. This game is amazing. I was so scared of this section that I wanted to desperately leave the cabin, return to the beautiful, loud forest. I don't want to be in the dark and slimy cabin. I want the forest. I want a rifle. I want power in my hands. Just like Joel. Oh my god, this game made me feel like the hunter. Joel wants to kill squirrels to give his beloved new skin. He wants to be in the sunny forest having fun and killing things. This game is amazing, oh my gosh. So I find another geocache at the top of the mountain. Peeking over the valley is a giant gravestone. I venture over there and find an energy drink. Sweet. So we find our quota, almost die, and return home. We need to meet God today. We run around a bit, and for a solid time I cannot find the big squirrel. I go home to see if I could go back inside this whole time, and it says, I need to meet God. Yeah, Joel's just accepting his fate at this point. So after I find the last squirrel, we get a countdown. I decide if I'm gonna meet God, I'll be in a tall, open area for her. Overall, this was one of the greatest games I've ever played. It's that good. So yeah, Squirrel Stapler, the game.